strike two.
Okay.
I said, pet bull. I asked the code, who pet bull was it? Who? It was a light one. I said, was it the DC niggas? that's what I wanted to know, because that's who I was going to get into it with.
Because that's...
Ladies and gentlemen, they say black men don't protect black women. Would you believe that, Brandon?
I don't believe it, but that's something that's being pumped out there.
Brandon, my adrenaline is rushing right now, and nothing went down.
So why is it rushing?
The reason it's rushing, somebody spoke to me with some language. You understand language, like we talked about, right?
Correct.
And if language comes from a certain woman that says a certain things, a man gonna pop off.
Right. Correct.
So I get a phone call at 6:23 saying the lady down the street who got the small dog, another dog ran up to her. And she had to pick her dog off, and she was yelling. I heard that, Brandon. What you think I done?
You had to jump and see if your dog was in the situation. No.
The code was safe. She was in the house. She seen this.
But she saw it. Okay.
So, but what you think I done?
You didn't. So, do you feel like you needed to protect your woman and jump into action, or let her handle it?
Brandon, the lady who she was scribing. Waves at me, beeps the horn, and we say, "Hey, how you doing? How you?" She got a little dog. She cool. And she nah, don't say that shit. She lives across the street, 2 houses down from the gay guys.
Okay.
All right. I see the lady 3 times a week.
And she so said, y'all cool, y'all cordial. That's what you're trying to say.
We just wave, you know, I'm talk about wave. She see outside, she beat the horn, bo, hey, wave at a little dog. And
but
she
now,
said, Brandon, if you don't quit talking, saying that shit.
What did I say? I said, but now, go ahead. But now, what you?
But a pet bull was loose. Okay. Now, I got some history of some pet bulls around here, right?
Right.
The DC boys, the new people who moved up here, they pet bulls loose twice. Strike one, strike two.
Okay.
I said, pet bull. I asked the code, who pet bull was it? Who? It was a light one. I said, was it the DC niggas? that's what I wanted to know, because that's who I was going to get into it with.
Because that's the one you talked to before. And
twice?
Yeah.
Well, not once.
Because then you said you went over to his house and he tried to act. Okay, all right.
Yes, he was very disrespectful. I said, was it the DC niggas?
We gotta come up with a new word for that word too.
Well, they ain't gonna call all niggas. She said no. I said, damn, this woman don't even know how to identify a person. So I'm in my lounging clothes, not the clothes you see on here. These ain't lounging clothes, but they're pretty close. These workout clothes, but they ain't lounging clothes.
I got you.
So I'm in my lounging clothes. I jump out. I said, this in Maryland, you got to know your rights. You can't keep the pow on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that. So I went upstairs, put on my Crocs, picked up my aluminum bat, jumped in the car, skied off. Why do you think I jumped in the car, Brandon?
Because you got to try to figure out who got this pit bull on the loose, because you see that it's a potential lawsuit and accident waiting to happen. And you trying to protect the neighborhood. Really, because your woman is safe, your people are safe, but you don't want something else to happen to somebody else in the neighborhood too.
It's a lady down the street, 2 houses down from the gay guys. She don't.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, I'm just telling you the location.
Okay,
That's all.
Okay,
that's all. I just tell you the location. See, if I say the people who live to the other side of the gay guys, you'll know what house I'm talking about. We just regular people.
I got you.
And I like the gay guys. You see, 2 houses down for the gay guys. I said, oh no, this lady, not like that. So I picked up my bat, put on my clogs, jumped in my car. Boy, I cranked that damn Hyundai up and
You did a sexy red ski.
No, but I really do. She can't drive. I can drive.
Okay.
And my goal was to identify.
I
need to identify, because if it was some DC niggas, They was gonna get Brandon. I could have been in jail right now.
But were you gonna use language or were you gonna use violence
on a DC person?
Yes.
It's all up to them how they want to handle it.
But you was gonna step to them and let them know that.
I was gonna step. I knock on that door and see what's going on. So is that stepping or knocking on the door?
A little bit of both. But let me ask you this. Sometimes I think about, like, if I'm out with my daughter and something go down, I'm like, damn, I got the right kind of shoes on? Like, do you feel like certain time you need tennis shoes on to fight, or you can fight in your Crocs?
Brandon, my back been hurting for a week. I don't feel no pain right now. I don't feel nothing. That's what the human body does. I don't feel nothing.
Okay, I got you.
So the first thing I done, because the devil's bad, ain't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Guess who house I rolled up onto first?
The DC?
The DC nigga. So I'm looking, I say, hey, and guess what? Now,
outside?
The house next to the nurse's house, that young lady was outside. I don't want to say her name, dark-skinned, small young lady. And the lady from 2 houses down from the gay guys, they was outside talking to each other, talking about what just happened.
Yeah.
So I rolled up. I said, man, y'all seen the pet bull? I said, no, we don't know who it is. And then I see the white folks who drive the electric car who don't wave at me. I wave at them.
Yeah, I can't stand when people do that.
And they don't do nothing. Look,
right.
Ride his bike. and he was outside. Then I was talking. I said, yeah, man, these DC niggas right here, they got 2 dogs. He said, damn, the person who lived 2 houses down from the DC nigga, she was like, they don't have 2 dogs. I said, man, believe me when I say it. They got 2 dogs. Because Brandon, despite what they say on this program that I be lying, it's a good 90% of the chance I seen or read something exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
I got photos of the DC dogs and the dates and the times.
Right. And it's usually men in the neighborhood, whether it's a white man or a black man, that handle situations. Like, people don't just let stuff happen in their neighborhood and just turn a blind eye, because people want to feel safe in the community. So whether the men are scared, the scared men still gonna come together and try to figure out what they're gonna do with this problem. But go ahead.
I was outside 2 hours ago with both of the dogs feeling joyful. So imagine if a pet bull, I'm feeling joyful, 2 leash dogs feeling joyful. I have the right to be protected, ain't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, I roll up there, talk to them. I said, yeah, man, these DC people got some dogs. They don't got no dogs. I said, lady, I don't want to say I got drone footage. But I think I'll erase it though. But I got cell phone footage, IDing these dogs, and a conversation with this man. She was like, oh yeah. But I said, I didn't see the dogs in 6 months. I said, and that's the reason they put up that big ass fence.
Yeah, so you can't
to house the dogs. Then the white guy who don't talk to me, the white guy don't talk to me. The pet bull, the loose pet bull came running out like the side of the houses. And Brandon, guess what?
What?
There was a white person pet bull.
So is it a difference?
Yes.
Tell me the difference.
This is a wonderful person pet bull. So I looked up. The dog came running. I got out, the 2 ladies right there. I got out the car. The lady said, don't move, don't run. But they didn't know. They was good, because I was ready to fuck that dog up.
Allegedly. Or just, we're joking, because you can't say certain stuff because people like to take offense to certain
Brandon, if the dog attacked one of those girls, one of those women.
But who you think got more rights in some people's eyes, a dog or you?
In this case, me. That dog was unleashed.
Right, on the loose.
Unleashed, breaking a few laws. All right.
Go ahead.
So I got at the car. Something I got in the car. She was like, "Don't move, don't run." They didn't know I had them. Then I ID'd the dog. I said, "This ain't the DC dogs, man. This is not the DC dogs." And when I look close up to the dog, I said, "This is a wonderful person, pet bull." Reason being,
go ahead.
The hair was brushed.
I was gonna go there.
The collar was clean with a dangling ID tag. And the dog just looked like it was having a good time.
Okay. But we talked about this because I